Alright, let's read through our newspaper clippings that we're kind of neglecting a lot of the time, must be said. But we'd already seen, like, there's the town of no cats, and there was, yeah, aliens and big tech. There's a bunch of stuff related to the old game. Interesting to see some of the others, though. So, Quiddity Hollow Mall turns into House Town of the Year Gala. Exmere, Town of the Competition, stoking inter-town rivalries to a level not seen since the Great Flower Embargo of 1887. The divisive politician now behind lock and key to Turgento has taken the initiative to unite everyone, opening up their annual Equinox Festival to the entire county. Still line of local talent headlined by the rap band Bucket On, okay. Next member and founder, Bucket Off. No, commented spectacular fireworks display, okay. Hey, we've got these pictures again. Can we, we can't look closer at those? We're just gonna have to crouch down. Oh, too far. Okay, so that would have been the floats then. That one there is the city floats, which weren't related to the story at all. I don't know what that is. And then we've got... Oh, that's the ski resort. And that's probably meant to be like the bike, because it flies. And that'll be the salvage house, because it's got like the things, like a neck sticking out. Don't know what that one is there, the sixth one rather. That still looks to me more like the mining drill. Unless that's the dump truck. Maybe that's meant to be the dump truck. Truth officially stranger than fiction. If you need any more proof that news has surpassed fiction on the weirdo meter, get a bunch of this. The recent foray surrounding rap group Bucket On. First there was a public spat after the solo artist was convinced by their management of pivoting into a rap group, only to be unceremoniously kicked out shortly afterwards. Then when the band was chosen to headline Bucket Fest and their tour truck subsequently stolen, all fingers were firmly at the disgruntled ex-founder. Turns out that was flat wrong. The Bucket On 18-wheeler was in fact stolen by a stooge of the county mayor, Jeff Jefferson XIII, to transport the stolen gemstones of the Mucky and Merman out of the county. After the previous 3 vehicles he'd attempted to do so had become inexplicably clogged up by a mysterious dirt form. Yeah, it seems that was our ally all along somehow, but I don't know how. That's the thing, it's never explained why dirt would just form around things. And we've got another picture up the top there that we can't look at closer. That's annoying. Oh, and it's a wrap. Town of the Year announcement imminent. Oh, that was about, like, cleaning the limo, and it was all about the... Yeah, it ensured people forgot all about the absence of those gemstones, that weird statue thing. Uh-huh. Okay, well, there's nothing else that really explains anything. Oh, here's the moon spinning. Don't worry, it happened before, probably. Sons was swift to allay any fears. Professor Apollo mission, okay. What everyone has to understand, Apollo as a species have been around for millions of years. We only started writing things down relatively recently. Things like the moon spinning have probably been happening quite regularly, we've just never made a note of it. I mean, maybe. It's not a bad thought, necessarily, but unlikely. I mean, it's no more or less plausible than the idea that a magical beam being fired from a merman statue in the desert into a volcano would then be intersected by a spinning magical crystal that was a fragment of a primordial planet that actually became the moon, was holding the moon in some sort of tidal steadiness so that it wouldn't be spinning. Not that it matters if it's spinning, as long as it's not getting closer. That's kind of the main thing. Anyway, we've finished the game. We've got a lot of furniture to clean. Actually, I should see whether or not there's any furniture new. Yeah, there we go. We've got a futuristic chair. Cool, we'll buy that. Was the order meant to unlock randomly, or... Because I feel that something like the futuristic lamp or something would have made more sense for the final map, or even like the rocket or something. I don't know, it just seemed very haphazard the way that it unlocked. But maybe that was intentional. I'm fairly sure I got the... Where's my achievements? Did I get that? Yes, it all comes out in the wash. Complete all jobs in the career mode. Good. So we got that one. Now let's take a look and see what other... Okay, leading light. Own a light duty washer and all of its attachments at the same time. So we have the light duty. Both of them. It's actually cheaper to get all of the upgrades for the Prime Vista than it is the Urban, but I'm going to invest in the Urban because that's what I've been mostly using. There we go, leading light. Own a light duty washer and all of its attachments. I believe there's also an achievement for owning... Yeah, there we go, flush surface. Own the surface cleaner and all of its attachments. So get that out of the way. And then I think there's ones for every tier of washer as well. Your happy medium is a medium one. Consummate professional is professional washer. Okay. And then there's like the adaptable nozzle. Oh, also heavy duty. More people have the professional than the heavy duty. I think that probably is testament to the fact that a lot of people will save up, get the professional, or at the very least they won't invest in all of the gear for a heavy before they upgrade to a professional. Oh, there is an achievement for owning all washers and attachments at the same time. So I guess now we see whether or not that's feasible with the money we have by the end of the game, or do you have to go back and work harder for it? Let's get the Urban Extreme anyway. The adaptable nozzle. Pop, 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 pop. There we go. Well, that's half our money gone. But there's the professional duty washer and all of its attachments. Oh, interesting. So this has the double turbo nozzle. This has the triple tip nozzle. Interesting. So there's a distinction between the two. Okay, well, that's reduced our cash even further. Purse is starting to get a bit light. There's the heavy though. And then we'll do medium. Okay, happy medium. So that's all of the achievements gotten for those, except for the own everything. Okay, now we're down to only $3,400. That feels like it's not enough. Or maybe it's just enough. There we go, maxed out. Own all washers and attachments at the same time. I have $50 left. Didn't have to do anything in free play. Okay, that's good to know. I like that they did that. And then there's skins. So we can now, same place, washer cosmetics, here we go. Forget to go through the tabs. And these are now with the P points. It does bug me that these skins are only for the top tier. Why is that one more expensive? That's ugly. I'll stick with the orange, thanks. Yeah, they need to fix their descriptions as well. So, and we don't have... Oh yeah, we do. There we go. Custom van styling. Wet washing. Wave style. I like that. Yeah, I'll get that. Why not? I don't think there's an achievement for owning every cosmetic. I would hope not, because that would take a lot more points. You would have to go through multiple times. That's a goal for, like, if we go through, when we go through the entire campaign again with the Pro Washer, then I will find out whether or not you can afford everything. For now, we'll get the achievement for that, washing with style, apply a skin to a washer. And then there is the Caldera Chronicles as well. Miniature Village, Three Rivers National Park, Power Falls. Do you have specific gear for that? Yeah, specific gear provided for that. Okay, I'm going to leave that, because that looks really big for only 600. That'll be a fun one to do another time. Achievements, before I get further distracted. Oh, here we go. Doggy bath. In the dog car job, have soap on every wash task at the same time. Okay. So you just got to cover the whole thing with soap. And I guess you don't clean anything until you get the achievement. And then there's staying adaptable, completing your job using only the adaptable nozzle. Oh, there's also one for the Prime Vista triple tip, and also the Urban X double turbo. Okay, so we might be able to do a couple of those at once. Alright, well that's kind of gives me what I wanted, which was a quick job that I can then indulge myself in with this washer. Here we go, dog car. And now he wants to select this and select the soap nozzle. And we want to cover literally everything with soap. I mean, it just has to be on every dingable feature. There we go, doggy bath. Done. That's just funny. There we go. Lovely. And now we want to use which one? There's the adaptable nozzle. I don't know what that even... Oh, I see it. It just goes between. Instead of a click, 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 it just goes like that. Okay, interesting. Well, let's just use the double turbo, shall we? And we want to use this for the entire thing. I don't know if using the soap cancels that out. Oh, wow. This is actually a really annoying nozzle, I think. I find the turbo nozzles in general really annoying because you can't clean them consistently. Like, you have to go slowly. If you try and go fast, it just does a spiral. That's more annoying than just using, like, the gold nozzle or something, right? So, honestly, this is kind of handy. We'll just get this out of the way on a small map. Hopefully this gets us the achievement. If it doesn't, I would do just like the mobility scooter or something. Because yeah, I don't know whether or not using the soap will have actually killed the use only nozzle sort of achievement. But we had to do that for this job anyway. Yeah, I don't know who thought this was a good idea for a nozzle, quite frankly. I don't agree with it. It's just silly. Even the normal turbo is bad enough. Make it into a double turbo? Roof is still not done. And I'm gonna blame this nozzle. Oh, brake lights too. Oh, is it like right in front of the ear? Ah, it is. There we go. Right in front of the ears. That's why I couldn't see it. And then bumper. Which bumper? Rear bumper, I think. Yeah. Oh, probably underside. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Job complete. And it didn't count. That's the annoying. Didn't count for that particular achievement of using only the double nozzle. Well, we'll do another really short one just to get that out of the way, because otherwise it's going to be really annoying. Let's see how long it takes us to do this one. Probably a while still, because double turbo. I'm just doing that to clear the thing. Well, let's just try and do this methodically. Strap in there. I can probably do this thing with the white nozzle really quickly. But when it comes to this turbo nozzle, I have to go slowly. If you were going to have some sort of insane turbo nozzle, you should actually have this on the lower tier washers, because they're the ones that need the extra performance, right? They need to counteract the fact that they're rubbish. This does not need any extra nozzle help. This can blast things with the widest nozzle. Front console, there we go, the key, sure, footrest, floor, well, indicators. What else have we got to still get? Ah, hadn't done that wheel and tire. Oh, there we go. Armrest, control console, wing mirror. There's the armrest. Control console, which bit's that? This? Is it like an underside thing? Yes, there we go. Okay, double top. Complete any job using only the double turbo nozzle. Good. Should be double tap, I think, not double top, I feel. But never mind. Okay, so if we swap to the Prime Pro and the triple tip, which is also nuts, and then, yeah, I think the road sweeper would be a good one to do for that. The adaptable one, I feel, is going to be what I probably just use anyway, rather than anything else, because especially with the best washer, I feel the adaptable one just kind of makes sense. Because you're just scrolling between the different widths without actually changing nozzle per se. Well, I guess we could also just start our own pro washer journey now. Like, this can be the start of our New Game Plus, and we'll start with the removals van, right? But we'll do it with the triple tip. Oh, and it resets our thing anyway. Yeah, there we go. So now Prime Vista, triple tip. And let's just see how long it takes us to do this using this, which is still also kind of not how I would be doing this, because I would be doing it with the adaptable nozzle, I think. But this is still faster, probably, than doing the original. I don't know, I'd have to compare my videos and see what was my old time. Oh, I'm going to spoil it by falling off all the time. I can check how long did it take me the first time versus how long does it take me this time. I mean, I can just stand back to the point that this just becomes a singular stream. Yes, there's no distinction. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. All of the dings. I don't even have to try a lot of the time. There we go. Yeah, this feels much faster than it was last time, using like the yellow nozzle or whatever I was using. But that's the thing, is it does then become a case of you can easily miss features because you're just wafting over things without really having to pay attention. So it actually becomes really easy to miss little features because you don't even realize that they're there. Ding, 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 ding. This is just such a ding fest, though. This is insane. And this is like a case that they could have introduced here, I think, the concept of the split time-lapse as well. Because they could have had you, like with the big rig, foreshadowing, clean the exterior and then get the interior. Like, open it up. Or you start inside, locked in the van, and only once you clean it does the door open. That would also be kind of funny. So something out of, is it Pokemon Gen 2 you started in the moving van? That would have been a fun little homage. Okay. Is that everything from the outside done? Oh, no, I could see that something was still needing to be done. I think it might have just been the wing, yeah, it might have just been the wing mirror on the bonnet. Okay, well, let's go inside then. We'll find out whether or not there's anything else we're missing. We can just fire all the way back from here. That's how nuts this is. Yeah, get to the corners. I'm gonna have to go inside just to be able to look back at things. Because otherwise we're probably not gonna get the wall. Okay, never mind, we are. That's kind of funny. And we can get the ceiling. It's good enough, like it just splashes enough that it counts. That's crazy. Okay, the wheel well we're going to have to do from the other side. Also this bit of the floor. There we go, ding, ding, ding. There, and the door. We don't have a checklist yet. Again, that's going to be related to the fact that we've gone too fast over things. So here we go, wheel arch and windscreen wiper. That's literally all that we have left. Okay, that's this wheel arch, and it's that windscreen wiper. Bam. There we go. Complete any job using only the Prime Vista triple tip. Fantastic. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? Almost took us longer to have the time lapse than it was to do the job. Yes, this is like closing thoughts and then starting the new run in the same recording, really. What was the second job? It was the public facility, wasn't it? I mean, should we just do that now? It's a 97. I'm just ripping through things. It doesn't matter if I'm a little bit late to start my lunch, you know. It's only 20 to 2. So now I think I'm going to want to use the... So this has an adaptable nozzle. Otherwise, there's the Urban has an adaptable nozzle, but at this point it really doesn't matter which you use, right? It comes down to which skin do you prefer, I think, more than anything else. Because supposedly this has a better, like, track width anyway, though that seems like it's reduced if you're using the adaptable regardless. But the idea was that the Urban had a reduced area of effect or something. I forget what the description was in the shop for that. But, like, does that really matter when you're dealing with this level of washer anyway? I feel probably not. The edges of this do feel fuzzier than if you were just using, like, the yellow. I won't do a comparison because I don't want to ruin my achievement. I want to do this level using only the adaptable, after all. But I think after that I want the freedom to go back to just using, like, the yellow or something, or maybe the green might be better with these, like, professional washers. But yeah, supposedly the Urban has a narrower field of view. I never really noticed much difference, to be perfectly honest. I did not really notice any difference. Sign top we're going to have to do underneath. Can we stand on it this time? Yeah, there we go. Yes, there we go. Up we go. I might have done that last time, I'm not sure. And then now we do the outside. This should take but a moment. The inside honestly took longer. There we go, outer wall top. Cool. Do the lights. We'll just do wall by wall, work our way around, and then finish at the door. We did pretty much one episode per map in my first run through. So going through using the starting tools only, I largely had, yeah, one video per map, with a couple of exceptions because some of them took so long that I did them as two-parters, and also some were so short that I did mix them in with others. So there's a few exceptions. Going through with the Pro Washer, it's going to be much more common, I think, to combine into the same video. Like, this has 2 levels, officially. I think we might just count the others as well, I don't know. Because I was messing around getting the achievements with the other nozzles. I don't know whether to count that. That might be more of a closing thoughts thing. That can stay as the last video of the last one instead, perhaps. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'll split it up. You'll only know when you're watching this as to how I've done it, whether or not this was preceded with a bunch of other videos as well, or just the delivery truck. Because I can't make up my mind right now, and it probably will just come down to duration of videos, so it'll come down to how it feels when I'm editing things. Because I ripped through the dog car because there's achievement to cover everything in soap, so I did that one, which I could have done even in my starting tools only journey if I'd thought of it. But then I tried washing it off using the double turbo for the Urban, but it didn't count because I'd used the soap, which is, I think, a little bit harsh because I feel that the soap to me is an attachment, not a nozzle. So then we got the double one using the mobility scooter, which was a pain. It's a really annoying nozzle to use. I don't like it. Depending on what other skins and stuff there are, I do kind of like the styling of the Prime better. Like, it is much sleeker. The Urban was really good as a starting tool because it was more effective at tougher stains than the equivalent Prime. That, I don't think, really matters when it comes to a pro washer. If I could clean it with a basic washer, I can clean it with a pro washer regardless. But then technically, I think the Urban X is technically the pinnacle. So it makes sense for that to be the one that I mostly use when running through every other level. I was hoping that there'd be more custom skins for the Urban that didn't have the, like, graffiti styling on them. Like, there were some really cool skins in the first game for the washers. And not just for the most expensive ones either. But I feel that there should be skins for the basic options too. So I'm not sure where the toilet is. Oh, the toilet seat needs to be raised up. That's why. There we go. That'll do. When you're using a pro washer, it really is just about, you've just got to get the right angles and it will clean. You really do not have to worry about lingering or anything like that. Which is why I kind of enjoy the challenge of just the basic washers. Because there you've got to think a lot more about how am I getting to that thing and what am I using on it. Ding ding. Okay, and a wall changing table. Oh, it's because it's in the doorway. Yeah. There we go. In a wall, and then it's a changing table, yeah, which was intentional. Could do with being bigger, but, you know, I can't really expect that all of the time. I'm just going to stand on the damn thing. There you go. It's clearly strong enough for me. There we go. Staying adaptable. Any job using only the adaptable nozzle. I think that was a good target for that. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And then I kind of wish that the free play actually, like, the trophies were in order. But then I guess it would have been far more obvious how far through you were. So, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Don't care what they have to say. We've already been through all of that. I think in the menu they're in order though, aren't they? If we go in here. So, removals van, public facility, yeah. So next one will be campsite. Where there is an achievement attached to that, I've got to clean the lanterns, I think, first. That's fine. We'll worry about that then. For now, we're going to call it. We have unlocked a couple more achievements, and we have started our Pro Washer journey. We can't get all achievements, because to do that, we would have to also get the DLC. But for a start, for the main one, we're missing a few. Yeah, hit the lights is the next one, and that is the campsite. Clean the lanterns first. Oh, using only the red nozzle. Interesting. Okay, so I'll have to pay attention to that. Anyway, for now, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in future for more Pro Washer Indulgence.